The Countryman's big volume diesel is fairly strong for its type. It whipped the car up to speed pretty smartly and recorded some competitive numbers despite having to contend with low temperatures, what's probably an above-average curb weight and a not especially aerodynamic body. Given the tricky conditions, it's better to use 30 to 70 miles per hour through the gear's acceleration as a benchmark of the car's pace, rather than standing start sprinting, and on that marker the Mini was 0.7 of a second quicker than the Torquier, and 100 kilograms lighter, 2.2-liter diesel Mazda 3 we tested. The Audi A3 2.0 TDI 150 we figured most recently was just 0.1 of a second ahead on the same measure. The Countryman's engine isn't quite as flexible as that of the Mazda, needing almost 2.5 seconds more to cover the same acceleration increments in fourth gear. On the road, the diesel's response is a little bit lazy and non-linear at lower revs but seldom feels weak or unwilling. It does both sound and feel a little gruff and noisy, though. While we just about agree that the Countryman is probably a touch more refined than an equivalent Clubman or even a regular 5-door mini hatch, it's not a refined car compared with other mainstream hatchbacks. The car's idle isn't too bad, but it allows 3 decibels more noise into the cabin than the Mazda at 30 miles per hour and 2 decibels more at 50 miles per hour, and that's enough to notice. Plenty of wind and road noise is evident at higher cruising speeds, as well as the engine noise. On cabin isolation, many could plainly have done a bit more to ensure the Countryman felt more grown up than its range mates. The car's controls are consistently weighted and pleasant to use in the main, while its brakes are strong and deliver decent pedal feel. The notable exception, however, is the notchy, fussy action of the 6-speed manual box's gear lever, which balks too often on the trip between ratios and generally requires too much of your attention, and a bit too much in the way of elbow grease, to make for a relaxing town drive.